Okay, we're back with our favorite Yenta, Tracy Metro. Tracy introduces us to yet another couple brought together by the ever-successful dating website JDate.com. Meet Jeff and Victoria Gillis.
You know, I get to meet a lot of really great couples doing these J-Date love stories. And today, I actually get to meet my very first J-Baby.
Here's our J-Baby. Yeah, happy as it could be. Totally. I know.
We're talking about you.
I know. Totally changed our lives. Totally, for the better, of course. Yes.
While baby Mark is pretty adorable, let's start at the beginning. Meet Victoria and Jeff Gillis, a sweet couple who met on JDate while living in separate cities.
So I heard from my cousin, actually, about JDate, and he said, try it. It's not going to hurt you, you know, the only thing you can gain is a date. First I was a little skeptical because meeting online is a little scary.
Living a few hours away in Chicago, Jeff was a bit apprehensive about online dating too, but he knew
I wanted to settle down and meet that person, and I knew I wanted to marry someone Jewish.
When I saw his profile, I immediately drawn to it, not only because he was really handsome, because of the way he described himself, and I could relate to him in so many different levels.
I thought she was pretty. I thought, well, you know, can't hurt to respond to her. She contacted me first, and yes, she's in a different state, but, you know, what I got to lose. And so her profile was pretty well written. And again, she contacted me first, so I thought, hey.
Allow me to do a little recapping here. He's in Illinois and she's in Ohio, and they've exchanged dozens and dozens of emails and talked on the phone daily for months when they decided to finally meet face to face.
He said, I'll come to Pittsburgh, we'll spend a couple days. If it doesn't work, I'll just go home, you'll go home, what worse can happen? And so we did. And I just remember right before I walked through those doors thinking, this could be it. This is it. This is probably going to be the last person I'm actually going on a date with.
She walked through the revolving doors. I thought she was beautiful. She had a wonderful smile, and she was just drop-dead gorgeous that I knew I found someone I wanted to spend the rest of my life with.
It was immediate connection. It was immediate feeling that you're thinking, this is it. There's no return. You know, when you actually have those feelings, when you think this is it for you, you make it work. We tried to see each other every other weekend. He would either come see me or I would come see him.
I was nervous the first time I told her I loved her because I knew I was telling her and I knew I wanted to be with her.
I told Jeff I loved him on our second date. I went to come visit him in Chicago. We had a wonderful fondue dinner, and I thought it was just an amazing, perfect time to tell him.
Saying I love you on the second date? Can you say chutzpah?
And as soon as I told him, I think I'm in love with you, and he immediately responded, he's like, I love you too.
Love was in the air, and only 5 months later, a ring was on Jeff's mind.
We were in Chicago. I rented a sailboat, and there were fireworks that weekend. It was Memorial Day weekend. After the fireworks show, I proposed on the sailboat.
My reaction, I'm still speechless about it. I still can't describe the feeling that I had. I was engaged to the wonderful person that I was so in love with and I wanted to spend the rest of my life with.
Jeff and Victoria have friends and family from around the world, so they opted for a destination wedding where everybody would come and spend a few days getting to know each other and having a good time.
When I was walking down the aisle, the only thing I could remember was just seeing Jeff standing there waiting for me at the end of the aisle. And I just remember crying and looking at him and thinking, this is it, this is the love of my life, and I just couldn't wait to get to him, actually.
I was just afraid of not tripping when I walked down. No, when seeing her walk down, I just remembered how beautiful she looked and how happy I was and how I couldn't wait to embark on the next part of our lives.
When I saw Jeff standing in the end of the aisle when I was walking down with my parents, the only thing I could think of my future with him. And I remember just not even thinking about anything else. I didn't even notice anyone else around me. The only thing I could see was him standing there. And I remember he was just trying to hold his tears. And I was crying. I couldn't let it hold it. I just let it go.
And shortly thereafter, they were ready for the pitter-patter of little feet.
We were married for 1 year. before we decided to have babies.
But Jeff's birthday was coming up. It was his 30th birthday. And right on his birthday, I found out I was pregnant.
It was amazing for me because I think every boy wants a son.
It was the happiest moment of our lives. It's another step in our family, in our future.
We're the Gillis family. Thanks,
J-Date.
Thanks, Tracy. Okay, that's all for this edition of the J Report. Don't forget that JLTV is always online at www.jltv.tv. Until next time, I'm Brad Pomerantz. Thanks for watching and sei gesund.